The first day of the trek. We're moving on towards Satal. We are 9 of us trekking from Kathgodam to Babajis Cave. 4 will join us from Raniket and 2 more will join us from Dwarahat. Trekking for the first day of our 6-day trek. We are on the way to Satal. Moving on the first day of the trek, trekking towards Satal. Going through a small village. Walking through scrub, all single file.
Yeah, you can hold it and walk down. No problem.
Moving single file through dense scrub, climbing up the first day of the trek, moving towards Satal.
Let them come. वो वीडियो निकाला है, वो देखना, वो वीडियो तू निकाला है जो 3.5 घंटे का बाबाजी का केव का, उससे रास्ता समझेगा कि कौन सा है.
Enjoying the trek, going through silvery streams and drinking fresh water, fresh mountain dew, enjoying the trek. We are taking shortcuts through the mountains, through gurgling streams, shady areas, and just following our wild instincts. We have walked on this.
मैंने कहा लेडी है.
She will get. She will. See, today is the most difficult day. Of course. Tiny landslides on the way. Always part of the trek. That's why we have to travel light. We never have the option of traveling with heavy baggages. So the moment we travel light, we are able to going up and up and up. That's how we enjoy this.
Hi.
Hi,
Hey.
taking a small break.
This is escape to nowhere. I might die of my own.
Day 2 of the trek, walking towards Babajis from Sattal, and then we trek to Kathgodam and we'll halt at Garampani for the night. So we are on our way to Babaji now. Walking towards Babajis, day 2 of the trip. All walking single file on the opposite side of the road because it's the safer side of the road.
चार्जिंग लावला
आज लाईट नाही आहे
पुढे रे रे
ट्रेन में
कोणी नाही
सर कॅम्प साईड रे तिथे
आहे ना सगळं
हां
हां क्या
इलेक्ट्रिसिटी होगा ना
हाँ हाँ नहीं तो क्या
Bhimtal can be seen in the distance, and we can see Kailash out there, the triangular mountain. They call it Kailash out here because it resembles Adi Kailash and Kailash. So this is where I had my first dream of reaching Kailash when I used to do the road trip to Dwarahat. I used to wonder when I'll reach Kailash. This was in 2004 and I reached Kailash in 2016. So God does hear your prayers, though He takes His own sweet time to hear them. That's Bhimtal again in the distance. We're climbing up towards Babajis. Behind this mountain is Sattal, so we can't see it from this point. Look here. Huh? Nice. So on we go. In Babajis, we have I've forgotten the names of these beautiful flowers growing wild out here. Not wild actually, but the climate is so good that these begonias, yeah, they are begonias. They just flower in abundance. So that's begonias for you. We are on our way to Kathgodam now. This is Babajis. I've been to Babajis innumerable times. I've stayed here with Ramit Joshi in his house also many times. We've reached the point where we have to take a shortcut. The bus stand is identity for us to cut down and walk down from there. So we'll now be out of the road and trek in the mountain area for some time before we reach, and we directly reach Kaichidam, and then we again have to take the road for today's journey. Today most of the trek is on the road itself.
There's a car coming.
No, come fast. We are taking the shortcut to Kaichidam because we are fed up of the road, and this is a beautiful shortcut. We are walking down gradually, and then we'll be going through the agriculture department, the research station where Ramit Joshi was stationed, and then we'll continue through small villages on the way and then reach Kaichidam directly. From there we have to take the road option. We have no other option. The others are coming down. Descending. And descending. Descending all the way to the river, and then going to Nilghat Agriculture Research Station, and then continuing towards Kaichidam. So we are trekking down. And enjoying the trek. This is filled with silver oaks and pines, Roxburgh pines. नको ते स्लिपरी आहे. तिकडे अजून खोल आहे. अरे क्रॉस करना जूता काढून. अरे करना पड़ेगा ना. Your river crossing you have to, yeah. Be safe, no. Already you fell down once. Why you are taking a chance? ठीक है. कंडी में कुंडी नहीं फटेगा ना. Yeah, नहीं. Go. River crossing. This joins the other river at Kosi, at Rati Ghat, and this is a river which, this same river goes to Kaichidam. This flows below Kaichidam.
कहाँ जाता है कैचीधाम?
Kaichidam. And this joins another big river at Rathi Ghat. We are going to Rathi Ghat walking. We are at Ramit Gufa, the cave which Ramit and I used to meditate at. No, it's too risky. Like, Kedar, नाही आहे ते मी सर्व शोधलं कधी. This is a beautiful cave. Part of it was washed away. This is my 5th, 6th trip to the cave. Sitting in the cave, Ramchandraji and Kedar are in the cave and they are enjoying the meditation. Sylvan spots, beautiful memories of this cave. I've been here several times. Om, Om, Om. Turn around. Turn round. अरे
ये सही ना वही रोड है क्या?
हाँ The road is up there and we are down here walking, trekking in single file, and the river is down, further down, the river that we just crossed, walking single file along this narrow path. So it requires a lot of concentration. Landslide area. This was the last year also, and the year before that also. So this is part of the trek. Sometimes you have to go carefully in such areas. Single file. This is day 2 of our trek from Kathgodam to Babajis Cave. quite steep down there. They have done it. Yeah, but somewhere you'll get patches like that all the time. We have reached the agriculture gate. This is the agriculture research area. So from now onwards it's restricted area actually. But then being a postgraduate in agriculture, there's no restriction for us. And for trekkers, there are no restrictions. Everyone welcomes them with open arms. Now we will be moving in our property meaning the agriculture research station property. This is a very private trek. Nobody knows about this except the locals. Walking out of the premises of the agriculture department and then proceeding. Not bad, huh?
Not bad.
डर के आगे जीत है
नहीं रे, डर नहीं देख बोला ना ब्रिज है.
अच्छा राजेश केदार केदार this river goes to Kaithgodam and joins another big river at Rathighat. बाजी नमस्ते. हम लोग पांडव खोली जा रहे हैं. पांडव खोली द्वारा चल के जा रहे हैं.
अच्छा.
हाँ काठगोदाम से.
क्या काम?
नहीं ऐसे ही.
अरे फोटो
हाँ हाँ नहीं नहीं इनका वीडियो ले रहा हूँ ना आप. ये
अभी क्या
From a farmer's farm, we are enjoying oranges on the way. So that's the beauty of trekking in Kumau. You get a lot of Malta oranges. It's not actually Malta, but it's called Malta because it resembles Malta oranges. So this is what we enjoy when we are trekking. Of course, we have paid the farmer. Many times they even give free, but we don't want them free. They also need to make a living. Today being Sunday, there are a lot of vehicles gone to which went ahead to Kathgodam. So the whole route is blocked. There's a traffic jam from above Kathgodam till Ratighat. You can see the vehicles. They're all रति अपना कैचीधाम के ऊपर से हाँ वहाँ तक है हाँ अभी तक निकला तक जाम हुआ होगा So we are trekking. I think we are faster than vehicles. We have reached Ratighat, which is Rati is my friend's name. So this is to honor Rati. So we have reached Ratighat. Jam is going on. क्या हुआ उनका वापस चल के आ गए काय झालं हा कुठे हां हां The jam of trucks, the Himalayan jams, jellies and Om Babaji. The second day of our trek, we are moving on towards Garampani to halt for the night. There is a huge traffic jam which has started beyond Kathgodam and it's continuing. We have gone beyond Ratighat, but the jam still continues. This is the way Himalayan roads have traffic jams. There was a time when we spent the whole night in the vehicle when we were going to Chardham in Srinagar. It was so bad that all the vehicles had to stop for the entire night. This was years back, but the same situation still continues. It's 5:30, but it's already become dark. The jam is over now, but we have to keep walking for another 5 kilometers, so it will definitely become dark. So we have our headlights because that's part of the trek, and we keep trekking. The sound of silence, the sound of music, the sound of devotion. A campsite. We just have to cross this bridge and then move on towards the other side of the river. Frog Point. We have all become frogs, croaking in the dark. Third day of the trek begins now. We had a heavy breakfast which vanishes into space soon. So we are leaving Frog Point, our campsite for the day. We had spent the night here on this lovely campsite, and now this area is always landslide prone. We are moving on towards Ranikhet. Tonight we will reach Ranikhet. 4 of our members are coming by jeep today to Ranikhet to join us on this trek. Climbing up to Hanuman Gufa. So, we'll be doing a road trip of only the caves of Uttaranchal. That will cover Patal Boleshwar and other caves like Khairna cave, like this is Khairna, which will also include the trek to Pinath and other caves. So this is day 3 of our trek. We are at Khairna, visiting the caves of Khairna cave. We come here often. We're going to Valley of Flowers and other treks, as well as Char Dham. And now during Babajis Cave trek, last time also we did it. We are here again. Last year we were here. The cave is actually much deeper below. This is an artificial slab cast to seal the cave partially. The door there takes you to the bottom of the cave, and some of our members have gone down there. We see the river Kosi out here, and Chipra river, which starts from above Kathgodam, joins Kosi out here and becomes part of Kosi. Last time we had gone right in the water, but this time, because we are short of time, we are avoiding going near the river exactly. And Kosi starts from Pinath, beyond Pinath, which is a Shiv Mandir. I take a look along there. Now these are temples beside the cave, and that's the cave at the bottom. So we can clearly see the cave out here, the Kosi river. This is on the banks of Kosi river. So someday I'll be organizing a road trip covering all the caves of Uttarakhand, including Patal Bhuvaneshwar, Koteshwar and other caves. Om Namah Shivaya. Reaching on top of this mountain, trekking towards Ranikhet. We are right up. You can see the road below. That's the road below, the road to Ranikhet. And we've come up walking this mountain. You can see small villages on the way. We have trekked up and now we have reached the mud road. From here we'll be using the mud road to walk further up, and then we'll be again trekking on the road and sometimes on the mountains, and then by evening we'll reach Ranikhet. We'll be going towards Chaubatia and from Chaubatia to Ranikhet. Last year in February it was an unexceptional winter. It snowed in a lot of places in Ranikhet as well as on Pandokoli and those areas. So we actually had the chance to play with snow. Of course, this is November, it's not so cold, but that was an excellent trip. This is much more warmer and easier. We did that trekking route, so we have to climb up this mountain and then continue walking. We have reached this point. Trekking further up, we have left the mud road. The mud road is down there. We trekked up this, then took the mud road for a short distance, and then again started trekking through the village pathways. How was the trip?
Very good.
How was the trek today?
Fantastic.
Tired?
Yeah, you are quite.
So, the joy of trekking. Sometimes we get a well-trodden pathway like this, sometimes we don't, but that's part of the trek.
Beautiful.
We are just enjoying. Come up this side, it's safer. Yeah, just walk up. We are right on top. चालूच है.
उसमें लेना please.
Follow the pipeline. Rajesh, right ला जा.
तेरा अलग है, एचएस अलग है. अच्छा बनाया नहीं फिर एचडीएफसी के जो एचडीएफसी का किया था ना. हाँ उससे ही कॉपी किया था.
That's Sanjeev from Belgaum, Ajay from Pune, and Kedar 1 from Mumbai, Santosh from Singapore, and Rajesh is a good trekker. Rajesh again from Mumbai, and Chinmay, the hero of the group, from Mumbai. And right in front is Ramchandra Naik ji from Visakhapatnam, the youngest in the group and the fastest. We came up from there, the junction. No.
From local guy.
Yeah. And then on our way up. Going right up. Oh, most of us are already there. Everybody taking a break. We're right on top of the mountains. A giddy feeling, a feeling of joy. We're from different places, different languages, all Indians. The Singaporean is also Indian, a Tamil Indian. So we are all talking to our spouses and our friends and enjoying the feel of reaching right on top of a mountain. You can see the Himalayas, glimpses of Trishul between the pines. There's Rajesh enjoying the trek. Rajesh, how's the trek?
Good.
Thank you. And there's Ramchandra ji enjoying the trek.
Yeah, thank you.
And Sanjeev ji, the second youngest in the group, and Ajay here. There are two Ajays in this group. One is me and one is that Ajay. There's Chinmay again and Santosh. You can see Trishul now. Between the pines, right hand side. Day 3 of the trek to Babajis Cave. We started from Kathgodam. We halted for the night at Satna. Second night was at Garampani. And tonight we'll be stopping at Ranikhet. 4 more members will join us at Ranikhet. And then we start trekking to Dwarahat. From Dwarahat, we climb up Dronagiri and go to Babajis Cave after darshan of the Dronagiri Ma. After that, the next day we climb up to Pandakoli and come back. We are all learning mudras because they really energize the body. If you have a sprain, they reduce the intensity of the sprain. If you have a heart problems, they improve your heart. So this is where we teach on the trek. Trekking and teaching go together hand in hand during such occasions. Again, Ramchandraji leading the way. Some are trekking up, some are trekking down, but all the roads lead to the same destination. We are on the ridge of the mountain, so some areas are steep, some are not. We are at the farmer's house. Now this is where we had Malta last year. We are having it this year also. We just pay the farmers so they earn something from us as trekkers, because we are actually trespassing to their property without even their permission. But this is India. Everyone is welcome. And as a gesture of goodwill, we buy something from them and they are happy and we are very happy. And when everybody is happy, the whole world is happy. We have stopped at the farmer's house where we were last year too. We are having maltas here along with chai. This is a strange combination, don't laugh at us. We are all a little strange, a little wacky in the mind. So we are having maltas and most of them want chai. So that's what we are going to do. We are having 4 kilos of malta. The bucket is full of maltas. So we are all so hungry. And yesterday we had malta, today we have malta. Hopefully we'll have malta tomorrow also. Day after we are 100% having malta at Babajis Cave because those farmers know me. So this is a malta trip. Everyone enjoy it. Malta guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye. The Himalayas. You can see Trishul there. And I think that is Chaukamba. But Trishul is very prominent from here. And of course Panchchuli, that is Nanda Court right in front. We are trekking down now. Today is mountain view. Tomorrow of course we can't get mountain views because we are in the valley. But soon we'll be going to Pandakoli and getting a beautiful view. And from Ranikhet also we'll get a beautiful view. So we are trekking down now. Trishul following us all the way to Ranikhet. We'll see this from behind Babaji's Cave also, quite prominent. And from one particular location in Dwarahat, we can see Trishul very prominently. When there is no haze, when there is no cloud cover, that means in winter. Om Babaji.
Stick मिला तो देना और
Trekking the road below and we are above. Trekking towards Ranikhet.
Thanks guys.
There come. Moving on towards Ranikhet. The Himalayas following us. We are going to that temple. Follow Rajesh. Trekking in the Himalayas is like trekking in the bosom of Ma Hemwati. You feel so spiritual just being here in nature, forgetting all the worldly objectives. All of us trekking. Trekking along the Himalayas. In the far corner, just beyond the ridge of this mountain, we can see Panchachuli. Beyond Panchachuli, the triangular mountain before Panchachuli, I think is Adi Kailash, the way it looks from here. And beyond this ridge, which cannot be seen from here, would be Om Parvat, because I've been to Adi Kailash and Om Parvat. And that ridge after Adi Kailash is Panchachuli with the 5 fingers. Then we have Nanda Ghat, the plateau, I've forgotten the name, but that peak with the clouds, the steep triangle, is Nanda Ghat, which is climbed by very few. I think only MS Kohli, Captain Commander MS Kohli, the first Indian to climb Mount Everest. I know this because he is my client. I know that he has climbed Nanda Ghat because he personally told me. This is where the CIA wanted to plant a nuclear device on top of this mountain to spy on the nuclear activities of China. That time they were not China friendly, US. So MS Kohli had taken this nuclear device on top of this mountain, and while climbing up, it got lost on the way during the climb. This was such a steep climb that the Sherpas gave up when they reached the bottom of the peak. They just gave up. They didn't want to climb up. It is so steep. And at that moment of time, he had a vision. Captain MS Kohli is a Sikh, a Sardar. He had a vision of Guru Gobind Singh on a white horse. And he got so much energy, so much energized by that vision, that he could climb up this mountain. It is said that he is the only person who has climbed this peak. And that time, using traditional mountaineering equipment was no joke. So that's the story of Captain. He's a commander actually, but he prefers to call himself as Captain MS Kohli, Manmohan Singh Kohli. And fortunate and proud to be his consultant, Vastu consultant as well as landscape consultant. So the other mountains are the Nanda Ghat, Nanda Devi Mastiff, and you have Trishul, and to the far left, the ridge is Badrinath area. So I think this mountain here is Chaukamba, Mana and all that area, and Trishul out here. So we'll be walking all this area, all this route, and going nearer to Trishul. Trekking up again. Snow on the mountains. Trek. Just beside the pine tree is Chaukamba, then Trishul Parvat, then the Nanda Devi Mastiff, Nanda Ghat, the triangle like a slide. I forgot that ridge. Then you have Panchachuli with the 5 peaks. Then you have Adi Kailash, you have Brahma Parvat, and I forgot the name of the mountain, which is tall, but beside that is Nabidang, where you have an image of Ma Parvati and Shivji in the Nabi of that mountain, or at the base of the mountain, which is clearly seen from Om Parvat in winter. And beside that you have a small mountain which is Om Parvat. Besides that is Ganpati Parvat, which has the trunk and stomach shape of Ganesh Ji. Om, Om, Om. I've been there, so I know those areas. Panchachuli I have to still go, but we went from below Panchachuli, bypassed Panchachuli and went to Om Parvat and Adi Kailash. And until you see the mountain, I forgot the name, just the third one to the right of Adi Kailash. If you can't see that peak, then there's no chance of you seeing Om Parvat on that particular day. If this is cloud covered and not visible, then you will not get visibility of Om Parvat. So that is a signal for all people that if you can't see this, you can't see that, because that day is clouded. But the best time to do this trek is in winter, maybe October, November, because there's more snowfall and the clouds are less. Because sometimes we spent a night so we could enjoy Om Parvat better, but a lot of people just come by vehicle, spend hardly 1 hour or something, and then go back, because there's no facilities to stay, there's no facilities at all. So people move back at once, and the government, the military doesn't allow people to stay also. And so we were given permission to stay. And that's a blessing from God. So we could see Om Parvat during the whole day and the next day too. That was another beautiful adventure we had. Now next is Panchachuli, and maybe someday the base of Nanda Ghat and Nanda Devi hemisphere, as you all know, biosphere, is out of bounds because government is strict about that area to conserve that area. So someday we'll do more of the Himalayas, but at least I've done one small part of the Himalayas, that is Adi Kailash area, and of course Kailash. We have also done Badrinath area, Satopant and all that, which is towards the pine tree side. Trekking along with the Himalayas. That's why this trek is best done in winter. You have clear views of the Himalayas. Already you can see clouds descending because it's becoming evening, ascending. So the clouds which are down start coming up and block the view of the mountains. So this part of the trek should be done in the morning to avoid disappointment.
राजेश असं गेलं तर चालतं का? राजेश असं खाल्लं
Mountain Mama, take me home. This is the beauty of walking in winter in this range. We're all enjoying the trek, gossiping on the way, eating maltas on the way, drinking water on the way, teasing each other, making fun of each other, at the same time waiting for each other to help out each one wherever it's needed. That's where your team spirit builds up, and people change because they realize that this is a team effort, not a one-man effort. So we are all equally responsible for the success of this trek.
अच्छा
और कितना दूर है? कुनीला खेत
बस यहाँ पर 2 बोर्ड आगे है।
2 बोर्ड आगे। अच्छा ठीक।
बढ़िया घर है आपका। हाँ
काठगोदाम से चल के आ रहे हैं। काठगोदाम?
काठगोदाम से?
हाँ, पांडवखोली जा रहे हैं हम लोग।
पांडवखोली?
हाँ, पैदल। तो आज रानीखेत में रुकेंगे, कल द्वाराहाट में।
पांडवखोली तो यहाँ बहुत दूर हुआ।
हाँ, तो ये दूर है इस।
पैदल ही जाओगे?
हाँ, पिछले साल भी आया था मैं। हाँ 2-3 बार आया मैं। हाँ द्वाराट के आगे। हाँ कुकुचिना के ऊपर। हाँ हाँ द्रोणागिरी जा रहा है, फिर वहाँ से उतर के कुकुचिना जा रहा है जी। रुकेंगे हम लोग और फिर कल द्वाराट में रुकेंगे।
बोलिए कुछ भी, अभी वीडियो निकाल रहा हूँ मैं।
How's the trip?
Excellent, excellent.
Om Babaji.
Om Babaji.
Om Babaji. This is Larry Mashaji's house. This was one of the oldest houses in this area. So presumably this is Larry Mashaji's house, because this was there since ancient times, since the entire cantonment came up before that. So this is now a dilapidated building where the junior staff of the military stay. So this is it. We are now standing behind Larry Mashaji's house, the back side of the house, the western side of the house. We were on the eastern side of the house. We are all standing here. We came trekking from Kathgodam, and now we'll be going to Babajis Cave. So this is part of our itinerary, meeting, at least seeing the house of Larry Mashaji, and then going further. Om Babaji. Om Larry Mashaji. Hello.
अच्छा लगा? कैसे? Good? अच्छा है?
अच्छा है. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
We are in Ranikhet. All this is the military cantonment. So this was established by Larry Mashaji. He was an accountant in the military, and he was sent here to open this and audit this cantonment, which was very small that time. So it is presumed by the locals, including some devotees from nearby towns, that this is where Larry Mashaji stayed, because this was there since 250 years old and all, and this was one of the oldest buildings in this area. So obviously that time, because there was hardly any cantonment, this was where he was staying. There are no official records obviously, but when you meditate here, you realize that there is something to this place. And I have meditated here. Well, at least I believe that this is where he stayed, and many of us out here believe that this is where he stayed. Now don't ask for verifiable proof. It's a spiritual experience that verifies it to us, and that's enough for us. Trekking through the cantonment on the beautiful roads of the cantonment. My daughter has also been here 2-3 times. So there's a girl called Sagarika here, and my daughter's name also is Sagarika. They both met in a park in Ranikhet, and they were friends for a short period of time. I was fortunate to meet this Sagarika again in Ranikhet once, in that same garden the next year. So this is where I have memories of my daughter too. Sylvan surroundings. It's a beautiful place to be in, and trekking through this is a beautiful experience. The second batch meets the first batch. The second batch of people, that's the beach jeep. So they have arrived on time. I mean, we were fortunate enough to meet them. They have reached Ranikhet at last. That's Kedar Limaye and Kedar Patil, my partners in trekking. We have done a lot of treks together. So the whole group is here. Second batch. We are at Ranikhet. There's the woolen factory. I've been there long time when my daughter was a kid. The parade ground, one of the smaller parade grounds of the military. The woolen factory. I brought my daughter here when she was a kid. So we have pleasant memories of Ranikhet, and you can see the Himalayas in the horizon, hovering over at the horizon, enchanting us with glimpses of their magnificence. We are in Ranikhet at last, and now we'll be walking to Haida Khan temple and then coming back to the hotel and then staying back for the night today here. Trekking through Ranikhet. That's Mankamna Devi there behind, established by Lari Master Ji. There's an old Shiva temple also in Ranikhet, which is during Lari Master Ji's time. So I'm sure he must have gone there to worship many times, because it's not very far from his house. I've been there 2-3 times. Last time in the video to Babajis Cave, I didn't cover Ranikhet much, so this time I'm covering this. So each time the videos will show different areas, because one video, if you try to cover the whole area, will be too long and boring for everyone, so we have to edit accordingly. Day 4 of the trek: Adi Kailash, Om Parvat, Panchachuli, Nanda Ghat, Nanda Devi Massif, Trishul, Chaukamba, and the mountains towards Badrinath, Mana, and all that. We are moving on towards Gogash river, and then we cross the river after taking bath in the river, and then go towards Dwarahat. Trekking down.
अहमद भाई
हाँ बाबा.
ये अहमद भाई अपना ये अहमद भाई
Sorry, Akram.
Hey, hi.
Hi. Hey.
Enjoying the
Trek.
trek
Yes.
towards Gogash now.
Yeah. Enjoying the trek?
Yes.
We're going through a village. ये गांव का नाम क्या है जी? Airoli. We have Airoli here, Mumbai ka Airoli. So it's easy to remember. But to just go through Airoli. In the mountains, Dawat Hai, you can get glimpses of the Himalayas behind the pine trees. You can see Adi Kailash also. That's Adi Kailash. Om Parvat is beside that. Left, left. The Himalayas. Walking on the road for some time now, and then we'll be again trekking off-road. We are in Pantkoti village. From here we'll be diverting to the trekking route from this village. This is Pantkoti village. This was the old Badrinath route. You have the Himalayas in the background. The Himalayas, the Chawanprash tree in bloom. Everything is so beautiful in this season. Now we gradually go off the road and then cut down towards Pandavkoli. The mountain up there is Patkot, the greyish mountain. Beyond that is Trishul. That is Bharatkot. And just around the corner, as we are turning, the grey mountain out there to the edge beside the pine is Pandavkoli. Below that is Babajis Cave. So not very far now. Tomorrow we'll be at Babajis Cave. This is Pantkoli village. From this junction, from this hut, from this small shop, we turn towards the right and then go down towards Gagash. So we're all moving and then continuing trekking. Our group has increased because 2 more people have joined in. 2 couldn't trek. They reached till here and then we had to take them off by vehicle because they were finding it a little difficult because we had to go through mountain terrain to reach here before the road came in. So now we'll be moving on the mountain trek till we reach the river Gagash, Holy River Gagash, which is mentioned in Autobiography of a Yogi by Paramahamsa Yoganand. A break. We are eating the maltas which we bought yesterday from the farmers. Enjoying maltas today on our own. All of us taking a short break during the trek. Now we are on the trekking route. Yes. So we have 2 Kedars now, Kedar 1 and Kedar 2. We have trekked this before also. So they're back on this trek with Chinmay. So 4 of us have done this last year. We are again in this group this time also. Anurag is a vice member. He has joined. This is his first trek. Anurag, this is your first trek?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how's it till now? Okay. Good.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, good. Cities, flaming sphere, and our hearts aflame too with the Himalayas beyond, the road before us, the road behind us. These are beautiful villages of the Himalayas. We have Malta there and we have Marigold out here. So this is how the local villagers live in peace. Enjoy. This is day 4 of the trek. We're trekking towards Dwarahat. So today's night halt will be at Dwarahat. You can see all the trekkers out there. They're all in the mood for trekking and more trekking. You can see the Himalayas again in the distance. That mountain right in front, the plateau, is Pandavkoli. and the peak to the right side of Pandokoli is Batkot. Lord Bharata is to meditate there. So Swamiji Nirvananandji is to walk from below this, the mountain below this pine, beyond this pine, in the valley of that mountain. He is to climb down the valley, climb up Dronagiri. Dronagiri mountain is part of this mountain cluster. So from Dronagiri is to descend and then climb up to Babajis Cave, and from there ascend to Pandokoli, and then climb down and climb up Batkot, and meditate at Batkot and come back, climb Pandokoli, get down through Babaji's Cave, and then climb up Dronagiri, and then get down from Dronagiri and climb up to YSS Dwarat Ashram, all in the span of one single day. That was his capacity, and he has done that several times. That's Nirvananandji for you, a YSS monk who settled in India. He's a Japanese and he's settled in India. So he is a trekker who has trekked Pandokoli mountain at the base, in the middle level and mid-level, and on top. So he's done this many times, parikrama of this mountain many times. Chyawanprash in full bloom. That's why winter is a beautiful month to trek in this area. You see a lot of flowers and you see the mountains. This is the beauty of trekking here in winter. In February, these trees are filled with fruits, Chyawanprash, which we can eat with the same taste as Chyawanprash. It's actually bottled directly after sun drying. Long back, there were hardly any villages around. All this has become a cluster of villages now. Trishul is peeking behind Batkot or Bharatkot. This is the ancient trekking route to Badrinath, which is beyond this pine tree. It cannot be seen from here, but it's definitely there. This was the old Badrinath route. What you can see there as a dilapidated building was the Dharmshala for passerbys in ancient times. And the 75-year-old lady was a kid when she remembers people going on this route on horse track. There we can see our group again interviewing her. Last year also we had stopped here for interviewing her. So we are out there talking to her again. I thought earlier that she was 95, but she's actually 75. So all my friends tease me about the age difference, which was mentally in my mind. We are happy to meet her again. This is the Badrinath route. You can see flaming spear, poinsettia in full bloom, lychees, and that's where we are. Namaste Maji. Namaste. Namaste Maji. कैसे आप? कैसे हैं? हाँ, वापस आ गए हम लोग आपको मिलने के लिए. कैसे हैं जी आप? This is their house. So they have built this house new. This was the older house. And 4 लोग हम लोग पिछले साल भी आए थे. अभी ये साल भी आ गए. So they are so happy to see us. So are we. All happy to be here. And this is my 5th trip through this route. Not through this, through this route. So we enjoy it. Dahlias and chrysanthemums and marigolds. This is how they bloom in... No, chrysanthemum. This is Dahlia. Chrysanthemum. Shevanti. Chrysanthemum. So this is how they bloom in the Himalayas. Even on the way to Everest Base Camp, you see a lot of chrysanthemums in bloom. Beautiful blooms, just growing wild, luxuriously wild.
Now you are on the right track.
Yes.
And going towards the Gogash.
Yes, walking towards Gogash.
Enjoy.
Done.
अजय वो बोला था रास्ता बना हुआ है 1 मिनट केदार एकदम
We have a local dog also who is following us for the past 6 kilometers and enjoying the trek with us. This area nobody treks, so even the dogs enjoy trekking with us. आने दो जहाँ तक आ रहे हैं. Day 4 of the trek, Ranikhet to Babajis, Ranikhet to Dwarahat. 10 of us trekking, descending towards Gokash, and then we'll be going to Kafra for lunch, and then ascending later on. Walking single file and descending and descending. 10 of us. We were 8 of us till yesterday. 2 joined from Ranikhet, 4 joined from Ranikhet, but 2 are doing it by jeep because they are elderly. The rest of us are trekking. The youngest person in this trek is 71 years old, Mr. Ramchandraji. The second youngest is Sanjeev Deshpande at 63, and the third youngest is me, Ajay Rao, at 57. The rest are all older than us. We are going to the banks of Gokash. In another half an hour, we'll reach Gokash. This mango tree is another landmark for us to come down. We walked all this. That's Ranikhet shimmering in the distance. We're moving on towards Gokash, and then we cross Gokash. Our route was not there earlier. Now the government has started widening this so that people can easily access Pantkoti. Down there is a bridge which we had taken, and this is where we reach Gokash and then continue further. Bharat Court, Pandav Kholi, Babajis Cave in between that flat mountain, Dwarahat behind that ridge to the left, and beyond that is Kafra. Before this is Kafra. This is the route which we will be taking, and this mud road was not there before. It's a road which the government is making now to add on to the facilities of the local villages. Yeah, you can see the Chawanprash fruits. You can see the Chawanprash fruits. You can see the Chawanprash fruits. Yeah. हे बोरासारखं साईज आहे ना, आणि ते काळं झालं की पिकतं. च्यवनप्राश फ्रूट्स. हे ग्रीन. हाँ,
पिंक था कल.
Route has changed in the sense that this was where we had a narrow track. We used to come down trekking from here and then walk down and then get down from here where the landslide is. But now they have fortified this area with stone masonry, and then we have joined that other road. This road also, the mud road also was not there. Now gradually with so-called improvements, we have roads now. So in future this trek will be on a mud road and later on a tar road after a few years. So it's goodbye to the trekking days. So enjoy it when you can, because later on you can only see videos and then enjoy the trek, because this will soon be a motorable road, because this is a shortcut to Dwarahat, and then people will use this, and gradually this will become a major route to go to Dwarahat, because Dwarahat is just 10-15 kilometers from here. That's it. We have reached Gagash river. That's Kathgodam. This bridge was not there 10 years back. We had an old bridge which collapsed. Now we are on the new bridge. Even this road was not there before. This tiny village and the banyan tree, the people tree where we used to meditate. For the first time I'm seeing that people tree in full canopy, because it used to be always barren with a lot of parasites on it, plant parasites like this, and that's why it used to be very barren. But now I think it's recovered, because I have to keep praying, and thankfully it's there. Anurag! Yeah. So this is day 4 of the trek, going towards Babajis Cave. Om Babaji, Om Babaji, Om Babaji. River flowing from Pandokoli and beside Babajis Cave, and then gradually becoming bigger. This joins Kosi eventually. This is the holy river where Narayan Maharshi spent 7 days in super conscious bliss on the banks of this river near Babajis Cave. We have come down that mountain. We have crossed that tiny village, the school. We have crossed the bridge, across river Gogash, and now we are heading towards Kafra and then towards Dwarahat. This is a people tree where I used to sit and meditate before and enjoy a beautiful meditation. It used to be always lanky and full of parasites. Now it's grown fully. It's a pleasure to see it again, healthy and happy. No matter where I go, bullets follow. 2 bullets in Damad village during a trek to Babajis Cave. This is day 4. We're trekking towards Dwarahat. We are going up to Kalimire. We left Deepu's house, Keval's brother's house, and then from the main road we are diverting and then walking up, trekking up to Kalimire. ये द्वारा जा रहे हैं हम लोग, and then Malimire. Trekking on towards Dwarahat. The road below us. Now we are moving towards Talimire. The dogs are welcoming us. How's the trip till now?
Excellent.
Great.
Super.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Dogs welcoming us as usual. A lot of chrysanthemums growing wild. We are entering Ramit Joshi's village, Talimire. Then we'll cross the road again and then climb up to Malimire and then continue towards Dwarahat on the road. So till there we are going by the mountain routes and through small tiny villages. This is one of the most beautiful villages in this route. Every house has its own charm, its own beauty. है अभी नज़दीक है. We are in Talimire. All the walls are as beautiful as the walls in south of France. These are typical alpine walls with lots of flowers coming out of the walls. The houses are also quite beautiful. If you see the door frames and the window frames, they're truly beautiful. Moving on from Tallimere to Mallimere, which is at a higher level. Even the steps are so beautifully done up. Going up towards Mallimere, the road divides the Mere village just into two. Talli is the down one and Malli is the upper one. In Uttarakhand, wherever you have Talli, it means the bottom part of the village, and Malli is the upper part of the village. So we are now in Mallimere, which is above the road, and we are going towards Golu Devta ka Mandir. Golu was a famous king of Uttarakhand, well known for his philanthropy. He is considered as no less than a god, and there are a lot of temples in Uttarakhand in his honor. So one of those temples is here. Namaste. Namaste, namaste. The locals walking, always walking. We're going towards the temple. That's the view. We walked all this today. You can see beyond the haze, beyond this pole, light pole, is Ranikhet shimmering in the horizon. So we walked all that today. Not a bad deal. Day 4 of the trek towards Babajis Cave. The others are trekking up, right up. This part of the scene, when seen from top, was shot in Awake, the movie Awake. The view from the top down. This is a fleeting glimpse of this area. So when you see Awake again, you really awake to the beauty of Uttaranchal. Ramchandra ji walking up, enjoying the trek. How was the experience totally, ji?
Yeah, it's very interesting.
Thank you.
And today's trekking is really tough
Yeah.
because we are walking after lunch.
Yeah. But
So
every day
anyway, we are enjoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we are seeing our
Yeah.
awesome places here.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you. Jai Guru. Ranikhet. The sun is almost setting. You get a sense of achievement that you have reached till Dwarahat. It's 5 p.m. now. You can see the road to Ranikhet down below, and the road further down. We walked up this village, and the village below that, and the village below that, and then we descended from Rani Cave. We all here. For Kedar, this is the second visit. The second. How was the trek today?
Very, very beautiful, energizing. Thanks to Ajay.
Thanks to you. We have enjoyed the trip.
Yeah, very much.
Yeah. Anurag, how was today?
It is really wonderful.
This is your first trek.
This is my first trip, and I suggest that everyone who can come, he should come.
Sure. This is a divine place.
Yes, indeed.
This is a divine.
Thanks to Ajay.
Jai Guru, Jai Guru, Om Babaji. And the steps continue up. And this area was shot in the movie Awake. From top down. Just a glimpse of it. That is Golu Devta. Inside, sitting on a horse, the king of Uttarakhand, almost given the status of a god.
और टिकट अमाउंट भी भेजो मेरे को रुक रही है यार क्या है ये तेरे को गाय नहीं है मेरे को चल वो डिफरेंस क्या है किसको कितना बताते हैं यार
We have reached Golu Devta Mandir and we have walked from there. In the horizon is Rani Cave. We came down that mountain and walked all this and we reached here at Golu Devta Mandir. Okay everyone, how's the trip? How's the trek?
Okay, fine. It's good.
Yeah, thank you.
Enjoying the trek.
Thanks.
I'm going to complete it tomorrow.
Yeah, day after we're going up to Pandakuli also.
Yeah.
So day after we'll come.
Very excited.
Yeah, thank you. So there we are remembering all that we trekked. Of course, the camera cannot capture the beauty of the naked eye, the same beauty which we get to see through the naked eye, but it's still mind-blowing. We're just remembering what all we trekked through. Bidding goodbye to Golu Devta, and goodbye to Rani Cave. It's 5:30, but it's already dark. The breeze is blowing through. Boys enjoying cycling out here. People all enjoy this place. Let's stop here for a small break. Continue on the journey. Even the locals love this place. Trekking towards Dronagiri, day 5 of the trip. All the trekkers in a jovial mood. We're in a jovial mood every day. Laughing at some joke. So going up to Dronagiri and then we'll be going to Pandakoli. Sorry, to Babajis Cave. Tomorrow we'll be trekking to Pandakoli. This is one of my favorite homes. That one, a cute house. I would love to do something like this. Climbing up towards Dronagiri. Turn to your left. That's the ashram. That's the ashram. Wow. Yoga ashram on that mountain. And that That road goes to Badrinath below this valley. Ha. From here, instead of turning left, we go straight up beyond the pipeline. If you go to the left, you'll keep going through a wrong route, and then eventually, of course, you'll end up in the same route, but take the straight one up beyond the pipe. This is very important to save time and effort and money. That's the Badrinath route, and this, in that cluster of trees, is Babajis ashram, Dwarahat, and this is Dwarahat town. We are higher up and moving towards Dronagiri Mandir.
वैसे यहाँ भरा हुआ है पानी, लेकिन वो
वहाँ का ही पानी है, वो गांव में जा रहा है ना पानी. We are collecting water at the spring.
त्या साईडला असेल तर असं खाली उतरावं लागेल, मग आपण असं गेलेलं बरं. तर त्या साईडला असेल तर मग तिथे खाली उतरावं.
अजय मैं आज ऑरेंज पे आए थे जैसे
Then सब कन्वर्ट हो गया, सब कन्वर्ट हो गया ऑरेंज में. ओम बाबाजी, ओम बाबाजी, ओम बाबाजी,
ओम बाबाजी,
ओम बाबाजी,
हाँ वहीं जा रहे हैं.
ओम बाबाजी,
सीधे रास्ता.
ओम बाबाजी,
ओम बाबाजी,
ओम बाबाजी, ओम. Climbing up Dronagiri to go to the temple. Dayama also walked this route. Larry Mashaji also did this. We're on the old Badrinath route.
This means that the pure consciousness only.
The Himalayas in the horizon. This is towards Badrinath.
ना आपण कॉलेजमध्ये गेलेलो, आमची फायनल होती पोदारची.
Mandir on the Dronagiri path. Ganapati Bappa. Ganpati Bappa. Ganpati Bappa. This is one spot where we always stop on our way to Dronagiri Ma temple. It's been years and years of trekking on this part with so many friends. This is where I remember the autobiography, where you see tire up mountains moving on each other. The road down there goes to Badrinath, and beyond this is Malsa Devi temple and the Himalayas. Malsa Devi temple and the Himalayas beyond that. Bye. जय जय चलिए बच्चे लोग बाय सी यू एंजॉय
मुंबई से है और हम लोग आए हल्द्वानी वहाँ से चल के
काठगोदाम से चल के आए हम लोग काठगोदाम से चल के आए
सर्वकारी सुनता यहाँ चढ़ा दो यहाँ चढ़ा दीजिए फिर फूल की हाथ बढ़िया भैया का ध्यान करो देवी का ध्यान.
At Dronagiri Ma temple, a 40th visit to this holy temple, a Shakti Peeth. The spot where Mahatar Babaji meditated at Dronagiri temple. This was a ruined temple. Then later on, as Babaji's knowledge about Babaji started spreading, the temple authorities put up this temple in honor of Mahatar Babaji. Om Babaji, Om Babaji, Om Babaji.
Om Babaji.
Om Babaji. Trekking towards Babajis Cave. We're on the 5th day of our trek. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. There's Kukuchina there. Tomorrow we'll be doing Pandokoli, but today it's Babajis Cave.
हम लोग तो फुल बॉडी कर रहे हैं राइट ये दिस इज नॉट द सेम एज 25 सेम है यार कुछ और रहेगा रे नहीं भाई आप तो ना ये वो अभी श्योर नहीं थी मेघा कि वो करवा पाएगी कि नहीं वो अभी अरेंज करेगी हाँ बोल के तो आया ना हाँ 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 शील अरेंज
This part of the trek is covered in the movie Awake also. So we're on our way to the cave. Om Babaji. moving up towards the cave through dense forest of rhododendrons and pines and silver oaks. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. We are almost at the cave. We are reaching Smriti Mandir now. Road to the cave, which is easier to walk up to. Work in progress. This is the old route. Every time they are improving. I've seen you before somewhere. अभी याद नहीं आ रहा है कहाँ देखा है. देखा है. जय गुरु. Our second batch is coming back. The first batch, the second batch overtook the first batch, and they're coming back. Bye. They too. So they have finished the meditation, and they're going back. Jai Guru. Now they'll go back and then stay back in the hotel. Jai Guru. Beti Ratri. Smriti Mandir. At last, on the 5th day of walking from Kathgodam. Down from Babajis Cave, Mr. Portnis has a heart issue and knee issue. Still he has gone up the cave and now is returning back. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. So he's the youngest in the group and the most active. The road work is going on this year. They're all improving the road. This was so steep earlier. From this year onwards, it will be more easier. So each Swamiji is helping out in making the route better and better for all the devotees to walk up. This is the YSS way of life. So this is how we improve the routes. This was so narrow before, but now it's become quite wide for people to walk through. This is done by the current Swami, Jai, who is here. So each Swamiji contributes to the betterment of this path to the holy cave. A lot of trees have been planted by Swamijis so that the place becomes more and more dense with plants and trees. So this is our contribution to the ecosystem of this fragile Himalayan retreat. Returning back from the cave.
Enjoying the
Trek.
trek to Babajis Cave. This is my second time.
Yes.
And I am now waiting for the third time.
That's
Maybe
good.
probably next year, February.
Yeah.
Appreciate all cooperation and support of Ajay Rao.
And Kedar Limay.
It would not have been possible.
And Kedar Limay. He's the one who has helped you out. Om Babaji. Om Babaji. Om Babaji.
बाबाजी ने ऐसे सेट किया है गुरुजी ने.
Returning from Babaji's cave. So Anurag is here. Anurag, how was your entire experience of the trek?
बहुत बढ़िया, wonderful और मजा
Anurag
आया.
ji is a unique person and he is very
Anurag.
dedicated for Babaji and his meditation and dedication is appreciable.
So Anurag, how was your trek?
It was wonderful. बहुत मजा आया और अभी बचा है अभी. कल सुबह तक हूँ मैं और स्टे भी अब बहुत अच्छा है.
जी.
Thanks to अजय जी.
Om Babaji. It's Babaji's cave. Chale.
Babaji is
Om Babaji.
with us only.
Yeah. Chale. Was returning from the cave.
From the cave.
Enjoyed the trek.
Thanks Ajay for.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank
You
you.
are taking his video and he's taking your video.
The moon has also come up. That's Pandokoli. Halfway up is Babaji's cave. Unless you go near, you can't see it because of the vegetation. Dr. Jaya is coming. How was the trip, Jay?
Oh my God. I just could not manage. I thank all these people for helping me.
Yeah, because that's where the team spirit comes in.
They really helped me, many of them.
Yeah. Chaliye ji. Jai Guru. Om Babaji. Om Babaji.
If I had known na, this trek, I would have not come only.
No, that's why we don't tell how difficult it is. Then people give up
Yes.
midway only.
So I said, Babaji knows,
Yeah.
so he has taken care of me.
Yeah, correct.
In many forms.
Yeah. Chaliye ji. Jai Guru.
Jai.
Vanaprastha Resort. Our halt for the night. This is where we will be staying. We had dinner, lunch here, and then we went to the cave. This is Vanaprastha Resort. The owners are also YSS members, so it's nice to stay in a place owned by the YSS family. So it's like our own place because every member of YSS SRF is a family member. That's the resort, and she is one woman who is taking care of the whole place. This entire resort is managed by ladies only, so that's why they manage it in a more efficient way. Om Babaji. We are here at Vanaprastha Resort. So this ends the trip for batch 2, 3 and 4.
Nice trip,
So how was your experience of the trip?
fantastic, and I could meditate for around two and a half hours
At the cave.
at the cave.
Yeah, that's nice.
Experience.
So you enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
Om Guru. Jai Guru. Bye.
For your support.
The morning at Vanaprastha Resort. Below Babaji's Cave. Day 6. Today we'll be trekking to Pandakoli and then coming back, and tomorrow we're leaving for Kathgodam. That's Sukha Devi temple there in the distance. Dronagiri Ma temple cannot be seen. Yeah. Pandokoli up there. Babaji's cave is up there in between. We are at Vanaprastha. Yesterday night we stayed here. today we'll be leaving. Some of us are going back to Kathgodam and some of us will be going back tomorrow.